when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. They like to play games with me.
But you know, you do see stuff and you go through stuff, but I try to keep myself up out of that because that'll end up, it'll drive you crazy trying to like prove to these people.
Okay, we need to talk about this, folks, because there's some drama going down with Cardi B and Offset's situation. So there's this side chick of Offset's who's apparently still pregnant with his baby. Remember a while back there was a talk about him cheating on a pregnant Cardi, and after that Offset pushed his mistress to terminate? Well, turns out she didn't go through with it after all. Now, she's saying Cardi's all mad because she refused to get rid of the baby, and she's even trying to set her up to get jumped. It seems like Offset and his chicks are always causing drama for Cardi, but now, when she's expecting his baby as well, she's beyond furious with what this guy is doing, and it's about to turn into a serious mess.
And everything, and it's like, we're going to hell.
And looks like it might even end up in legal trouble this time. Remember a few years ago when Offset cheated with that girl bartender named Jade? Cardi found out and went crazy, even sent people to rough up Jade and her sister. That almost got her locked up, man. Going to prison over your husband's flings is a crazy thing, but that just shows that Cardi isn't willing to share her man with anyone. Luckily, Cardi got off with just community service back then after pleading guilty. But Offset didn't stop seeing Jade, and the couple of alleged lovers were seen together right amid the rapper's separation from Cardi. She was so close to ditching him, which would hit him in the wallet hard. Apparently, most of the money they got is thanks to Cardi and her hard work.
I just kept hustling. I just kept like going to the studio, and then it's like.
But here's the thing. Unlike many people, she's into saving and investing, while Offset's all about spending everything he gets. So yeah, even though they made bank together, Cardi's the one with most of the loot now. Like 95 of their assets belongs to her. Cardi B's not just about the stacks. She's got property to her name. They've got a luxury 22,000 square feet mansion in Atlanta, where Cardi and the kids lay low, and another in New Jersey where Cardi's mom holds it down. But Offset, well, he spends cash like it's going out of style. Truth is, he's not as big as he acts, and Cardi is way wealthier than this man. So, what do you think is going to happen to him once Cardi decides to dump him for good? His whole vibe's going to change, and he maybe even go broke. But apparently, he knows what he's doing because even that Jade situation, he's not done playing games with other ladies. Now, he's cozying up with this new girl named Pri, and Cardi is allegedly done with his lies. Remember how she was exposing him for fooling around last year on Live IG Live?
Feeling yourself, you really been doing me dirty after so many years that I'm.
She's not holding back anymore. Fed up with his antics, especially when she's feeling vulnerable and expecting his baby, she went crazy about Offset's chick waiting for his child as well. There's even talk that this pregnant lady asked Cardi to stop tormenting her and leave her alone. But Cardi's not taking it. It's time to teach them both a lesson that there are certain lines you cannot cross. And rumor has it that Cardi's got some big plans brewing. Maybe a new album that spills all the tea, or a major move that'll leave Offset regretting his actions. Whatever it is she's preparing for us, one thing's for sure. Cardi's not just waiting for this mess to settle down, and she's making moves that'll shake things up.
I'll be okay with this, but it's like, no, I push myself, and I'm like, I'm really, that's true, I really am hurt. Like, it's like, I gotta text it, like, I really am hurt. Like,
turns out she supposedly found out about Offset and this pregnant girl Pri. Understandably, she wasn't happy to find out she's not the only expecting a baby from the rapper. But you can understand her fury. Everyone in the world knows that Offset is a married man, and those girls around him cross all the lines. One of them a few years ago even tried to have a chat with Cardi. Now, it's way more serious. Pri's friend came out saying Offset was still messing with Pri, got her pregnant, and paid her $115,000 to sort it out. She blamed it all on Cardi's husband, saying it's messed up for a married guy to get someone pregnant and then force them to get rid of it. And honestly, many folks on social media share the same vibes. As one person commented, "A man will only do to you what you allow. She knew how he was before she married him. This is the life she wants. She will never leave, and he knows it." And another user added, "Why doesn't Cardi get that he will never stop, and so she has to leave if she ever wants to not be cheated on and used?" While the world had assumed that Cardi B and Offset had hurdled over their past relationship issues, which began after reports that Offset cheated on the superstar rapper, things were supposedly bubbling for the married couple internally, and Cardi has done being patient with all those girls.
And like, God opened my eyes from a lot of people that was just around me, and it's just like, I'm just like.
Rumors has it that Offset paid his new chick Pri $115,000 to get rid of the baby, and then paid her friend Blue the same amount to keep quiet about it. She even posted receipts showing Offset offered her just $15,000 to keep quiet, but she stayed loyal. All this drama is happening right when the talk about Cardi B expecting as well started to swirl. And it's not something she needs in her life right now. So, of course, Offset coughed up several $1,000s to keep everyone quiet. But as it turned out, a secret was poorly kept, and the news about his mistress deciding to keep the baby reached the superstar.
And I was like, Ah,
Ever since the first cheating scandal, everyone this train wreck of their marriage coming. Many folks are wondering why Cardi has no guts to just ditch him, and instead she's poisoning herself with petty feuds with his side chicks. But here's the thing, if she does nothing, haters gonna destroy her, especially if her man's messing up. But Cardi know how to play this game, and fans blast Offset instead. But her beef is not with him, but with every girl sleeping with her man, and it's not even surprising considering Cardi always rides for Offset whenever he's been caught cheating or betraying her trust. People handle relationships differently, so who knows what's Cardi up to this time? Probably, she wants another mistress of her hubby to learn a valuable lesson, but she doesn't want to dirty her hands.
sometimes God send you messages to like the most.
But it's not like it may prevent Offset from cheating again. As Cardi once said, it's painful as hell to get the whiff of new affair. Every single time that this guy has been so crazy, so effed up, and it hits the media, I'm always crying, always sad, because I don't like that type of shit. And now, with the new girl, there's some serious drama unfolding. Apparently, there's talk going around that she might not have actually gone through with getting rid of the baby. Feels like a scandal considering that Cardi B herself might be expecting too. It's not just some beef over a guy now, and Cardi has been coming at her hard, even allegedly sending people after her. Let's not forget Cardi's track record with chasing the mistress of her husband. Remember how she went after Jade and paid for that?
I have court in a couple of days, right? And we've been talking this case for a hot minute, and we just cannot wait to be over.
In 2022, Cuban Doll also got her own beef with Cardi. Whenever the rapper catches wind of Offset checking out someone else, she doesn't hold back, like that tweet Cuban Doll posted where she said she hoped her man wouldn't marry her just to cheat. Serious shots fired both sides. Now Pri may become a new victim of Cardi's treatment, and some folks are alleging that Cardi's been pressuring her to get rid of the baby. But let's be real, Cardi isn't the one to go gentle on the girls who might have not slept with her husband. But seriously, most fingers should point at Offset too, because every time he's caught up, Cardi's right there defending him. But seriously, chasing after a pregnant girl, that sounds really low.
I know people know me, but people really don't know me. And I feel like it's like certain things that is like, you wouldn't be able to imagine.
Remember when Cardi went off on Bia for spreading rumors about Offset's cheating? Now, with the whispers that he's gotten another girl pregnant, you can imagine the level of her fury. Maybe folks should have seen this coming when Cardi and Offset tied the knot in a hotel room wearing sweats. This situation is a complete circus, as many people say on social media. As one fan wrote, she needs to just leave him alone and co-parent. Sending people to deal with what Offset did is going to put her in trouble. And another user added, Cardi is too good for all this mess, and she should really consider moving on. One thing that's certain is that this mess is far from being over, and apparently, Cardi isn't going to learn what's best for her anytime soon. And what do you think about this situation, guys? Is Cardi too obsessed with Offset? And will she be able to break free from this toxic relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.